Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a brand new series. We are playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I've never played this game before. I have no idea what this game is about. I've been able to keep myself in the dark. I know that this game came out early October, and a lot of people have been talking about it. So far, all I know is that it's free on Steam. You can actually go to the official website to download the game. I will put a link in the description below. Besides that, on Steam, under tags, it's labeled psychological horror, so I'm pretty excited to see what happens. I really like psychological horror virtual novel games. This is going to be an interesting one because I've never done a virtual novel Let's Play, so this will be a new experience. Ooh, gotta enter a name. Let's just keep things simple here and just go with very easy. And there we go. That's good. Just Cthulhu. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayuri, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it's just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayuri catch up to me. Ha 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 ha. I overslept again, but I caught up to you. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Yeah, you say that like you're thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Cthulhu. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. I'm giving her a Tommy Wiseau accent. You're tearing me apart, Lisa. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayuri. How's your sex life? We cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the street becomes increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Cthulhu, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any club. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you joined a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of the many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayuri likes to worry a little too much about me, but I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any social skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? I did not hit her. It's not true. It's bullshit. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. Neat. Cool slang. That's a Japanese slang for basically people who are introverts and shut-ins. It doesn't pertain to specifically anime and games. There are neats for all sorts of things, but pretty much it just means people who are socially incapable of interacting with the real world. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yeah! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Off to school. The school day is as ordinary as ever. and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs, heroes, grinders. Sayuri wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayuri? Sayuri must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I looked around and realized I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I caught you coming out of your classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spaced out, so I came inside. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late for your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayuri. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your stupid fucking club. Get out of my goddamn face. It's literally what he wrote. Mene. Sayuri is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she's only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member, and Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayuri is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And here we go. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I gently follow Sayuri across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayuri, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, a new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Oh, that was me. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayuri always says nice things about you. Seriously, about a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, Cthulhu! What a nice surprise. I don't know what to do. Welcome to the club. I don't know what to do for any of these characters. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry? I just met you. Natsuki? Huh. I don't like tsunderes. I think they're the worst character trope in the world. I know a lot of people that do like them, but I think they never work out great. They're always really, really uninteresting. Which is funny, because some of my favorite character in Evangelion is Asuka, and she is basically that trope, but it's interesting because it's that trope and it's warped, and it presents a much more different attempt at it, like approach to it, that other animes don't really do too well. And I think Haruhi Suzumiya, I really like that anime, and I think Haruhi Suzumiya is a great way to show off how, like, basically that trope and that character is completely incapable of understanding the world around her and her significance, and it's just funny to see how she ultimately, just by being her, becomes that character after a while. But yeah, not a big fan of tsunderes. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayuri. You could just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayuri says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy, and this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say that like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayuri and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again. Get there, Lou? Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Cthulhu. We made a room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I make them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayuri mentioned, it's been whitened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayuri. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayuri. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, what the fuck? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayuri grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayuri talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like,